past few weeks, Kenya was testing and processing samples for more than 3,000 Kenyans within 24 hours under the targeted mass testing exercise. Its fruits being seen in the high number of positive cases reported and thus putting Kenya a step ahead in the fight against the virus. But that could soon be short-lived if today's numbers are seen as merely that. Only 1,096 people had their COVID-19 samples taken.
You can note from today's tests that there are fewer than what we have been doing, and that is a reflection again of our dwindling supplies. I think I had talked about it last week.
Inside sources at the ministry revealed that the idea of single sourcing Roche Diagnostics as the supplier for testing reagents has pushed the country to this point. This putting on the spot Susan Mochache, the Principal Secretary at the Ministry of Health.
And I don't think it would be correct. I don't represent Roche, but I don't think it would be correct for anyone to say that they have run out. What I know, being their client and buying from them, is that they are under a lot of pressure to deliver to multiple clients. And that means many countries that are looking up to getting their PCRs because they are one of the best and one of the most reliable.
The scarcity of the testing reagents has now seen a backlog of at least 5,000 samples taken, increasing the threat of the disease in a country where a majority of the patients are asymptomatic.
Yes, indeed, there has been a backlog in various testing labs, more so in Mombasa and also in Nairobi here. But I can confirm to you that over the weekend, we've tried our best to clear this backlog, which mainly affected truck drivers.
Because we've had again to prioritize the testing to the people who, showing very clear symptoms of COVID and require a test. And we've also had to prioritize also for the truck drivers.
However, the ministry indicates that the threat of the disease has now forced them to look for alternatives, including getting such stock from South Korea. But that is limiting, as it will now see results of COVID-19 samples taken come out after several days.
It is a manual kit, which means that it's not as efficient as the ones where the Abbott and the Roche, which you would put in a machine, 3,000 tests, and it spins that for you and gives you results.
This is not, of course, to say that we are still not facing issues with our supply chain management. We are trying very hard to sort out this, and I can indeed confirm that whatever backlog was there will be cleared and will be history.
With the stock expected to land into the country in the next few weeks, priority will be given to the samples taken. Whether the samples will still be viable or not is another mind-boggling question. The testing backlog created by the shortage of reagents could be the weakest link to the fight against COVID-19, as the number of infections is expected to rise with every passing day. Rakal Migai, Citizen TV, Nairobi.